Right, the school is our next, is Jaya One's next creative initiatives to introduce a shopping center that's essentially about enrichment learning. This particular school we hope to provide its one-stop center for our new young urban families so that they can gather and the children be entertained by the classes that are available. The parents themselves are also entertained by the list of shops that are available. But I think more importantly, I think where the school plays an important role is to put together a holistic facilities, making these facilities easier for both the tenants as well as the shoppers to enjoy. There's also another good reason why we've also placed the learning on the first floor. For good simple reasons, the rental is a bit more affordable than your ground. Ground is always seen as prime lots. But also because of the interlink bridges, and it takes you straight into the Performing Arts Center, which currently can sit up to 450 people. And if there's a linkage, schools, let's say if you're a dance school or music schools, you can do your year-end concerts. So again, that is a very convenient facility to have here for the schools, for the other enrichment providers over here, you see. So there has been a few people that we've already met that were so excited the fact that for the first time they can have a proper theatre space they can use to do all the year-end school projects and all the year-end concerts and graduations as well. So it's really exciting to see that they are excited as well. The learning enrichment that are currently available in Malaysia today, or particularly in Klang Valley, it's still a very new industry. It's starting to come up, and I think a lot of people are starting to explore the opportunity. However, because there hasn't been a center to provide a venue where you can house up to 30 to 40 classes or brands in this particular case, a lot of them have found their own way into shop lots. Right? And they've been operating like this for the past 3-4 years. The challenge with shop lots, we feel that number one is there isn't that whole level of convenience facilities available for the parents and the children. And whether do these centers even have any basic standards when it comes to hygiene practices or facilities. The mall can provide that in terms of setting some standards in terms of hygiene, providing the security, parking facilities, children-friendly toilets, places for mom to breastfeed while they're actually, particularly if a mom has more than one child. And then there are always the shops around there where they can get the essential conveniences done. So it makes sense from a customer's point of view that having a center that provides 30% of its tenant mix for learning, it makes sense for the parents now to actually go to such a place if there was, because there isn't. So most parents just resort to whatever is nearest to them. And in our research, we are already aware that the average parents nowadays will send their children minimum 2 types of enrichment classes a week. They go from either music classes, language, to mathematics, to even more like play, drama. There are all sorts of classes available out there. And a lot of these are actually being done in center shop lots. And traveling time is a problem for them. So really, I think what we're offering is a solution, right? Tenants, from this point forward, once they're in the shopping center, need not worry anymore about the things that they worry about today being the shop lot. Things like parking, drop-offs for the children, where would the parents go? Is there toilets provisions for children? And all these little things that I'm sure most businesses worry about. And also, I think the biggest challenge really for any learning providers or enrichment providers today is quality of labor, quality of teachers. Now, if there was such a center, right, it's also then easier for someone who plans to go into teaching. They know that, I will go to this center, and I'm sure I will find some places that are looking for jobs. We become a beacon, a directory for the industry itself, so that people will come and actually say, oh, I'm looking for work, I'll go to the school at Jaya One, I'm bound to find work there. Versus now they will have to essentially go online, search, rely on JobStreet. So there are many benefits and many opportunities for the industry itself. For the parents themselves, it's again a one-stop directory as well. Going to this place and basically shop for what classes are available, and shop for the times of classes that is convenient to them and to their lifestyle. And particularly if the child is already attending certain type of schools and they have a certain curriculum they have to follow. These classes, in terms of its timing, will have to also adjust to allow for these students to be able to attend. So I think when it comes to the whole idea of benefits, I think the opportunities are limitless at the moment. As a center, what we can do, what we must do, it sets certain standards, number one. As a center, we must also, through these standards and through creating certain values that we really believe in, just like every school will need unique values, what do you believe, as a school? And we will have certain values. And then through the standards and values to initiate a set of policies that we need to introduce. And these policies can range anywhere from incentivizing tenants to come here, or incentivizing parents to be here. Now that level of incentives can come in the form of facilities, can come in the form of promotions, can come in the form of discounts, and more importantly, we can even drive right down to parkings, for example. Whether the parkings are arranged in a manner that provides that easy convenience for a mother that has two children, one being a 6-month-old and the other being, let's say, 2-3-year-old. They will have to carry lots of things. So, we as a center, we need to be mindful of the users as well. So I think policy settings are very important in that case, but we must know what is the intended use of this space that we're developing. Once we know that, then everything else becomes very intuitive in terms of what we do. So make no mistake, I think as a center, just like any other school, we have to set those policies. We have to initiate a lot of these policies so that the students, the tenants, the shoppers will follow.